Happy Thursday Eve. Oh, Friday Eve, not Thursday Eve. That's terrible to do to myself. Friday Eve. I'm so excited it's Friday. Friday is my favorite day of the week because then we get to sleep late 2 days in a row. Although when you have puppies, you don't get to sleep late. But it's later than 6, so there you go. I get to sleep till like 7:30. So it's better than waking up super early, but whatever. My kids sleep till 11-ish, 10:30, 11-ish. So I like Fridays for that. They go to bed later, but they also sleep later, so whatever. Anyway, how is everybody today? Nobody's on here yet, so I'm just chit-chatting with myself. Good thing I like to hear myself talk. So we have another puppy that's sick. She got the same thing the other doggies have, which is really awesome at 5:30 in the morning. Luckily, she banged on her cage like she was trying to break out of jail. And so I jumped up really quickly, ran downstairs, let her out. She did her thing outside and then put her back up. So John said that's the difference in boys and girls. The boy just does it in his cage. He's like, whatever. I'm just going to do it in my cage. And the girl's like, get me out of here before I have an accident in my cage. And Raj is the same way. Raj is like, get me the heck outside. This is not okay to do in the house. Could be because Raj has gotten in trouble for it before. Excuse my really sweaty look today. I went running this morning again. I think I told y'all the other day, I'm passively training for a half marathon. In the back of my mind, way in the back of my mind, years ago, I was like, you know what? I'd love to do that. And then I kind of kept it back there. And then I was talking to a friend the other day, and she was saying that she was training for one. Sorry about that. That she was training for one. And I was like, maybe I'll bring it to like right here. It's not right here yet. So I'm passively doing it. I'm just trying to see. I had a random hair. I'm just trying to see how far I can go. So Monday I pushed myself to go 5 miles instead of 3.5. I got very comfortable with 3.5 miles. And so when it was time to go more, I was like, I'm good. 3.5 is good. So Monday I decided, I felt good Monday, I was going to go for 5. And I did. And I did good. It was a struggle because it was hot, but I did it. And then today I did a short run. For most people, 5 would be a short run. For me, that was a long run. Because I haven't run much this summer because of, it's hot, really. That's the only reason it's hot outside. And I hate the elliptical. I would rather pull my eyelashes out one by one than get on the elliptical. And we don't have a treadmill. So it's either run outside, go to a gym, which I don't like, and get on the elliptical. And I'd rather not. So, golly, I'm having issues today holding y'all up. So, anyway, I've decided to run outside again. And I don't run early enough, so it's just stinking hot, really. So hopefully this fall I'll do better. And winter, I'm not so great running in the winter, but I'm going to do it. So I'm thinking maybe January-ish would be a good time. And someone told me the other day to go to Disney for your first race. Go somewhere fun. I hate running. I get bored. That sounds ridiculous, but I get bored. And so, I think I'll do something fun, and Disney would be fun. Then my kids could go and they could run. There's little short races they can run. So, anyhow, I don't have any makeup on for my run, so you can see my face where I've been picking at it, which is really awesome, but it hurts. And so I pick at it. Let me see. Oh, today is my grateful. I'm trying to tuck my gum back here and it's not staying. Sorry. Day 23. I had to look at the calendar on my thing here, my screen. I missed yesterday. Yesterday, I was just grateful to get through yesterday. It was a great day. Oh, you know what I'm grateful for? Yesterday was our little community pep rally. We've never been because we've always had, I don't know who that is, but we're going to just move that. So we've always had gymnastics. So we've never been able to go to the pep rally. And so last night, Kendall and I were able to go. Kenzie had volleyball. And it just is so fun to see the community come together, all the schools come together, because we have one middle school, one high school, and then we have all these elementary schools that feed into that. And so it was fun. We got to see all the cheerleaders and see all the sports that they have, and there was all these vendors sitting around, and I hung out with my friend, and Kendall ran around with her friend. But it was fun. We had a good time. And I love that they do that and that we got to go. And I'm sure lots of schools do it. We've just never gotten to go. And Gainesville's where we've always gone. My oldest daughter goes to Da Vinci, which is a public school that you have to be accepted to. So they don't have stuff like that. That's part of the community because it's kind of its own little thing. So that's for people who don't live around here and don't know what that is. Anyway, and then my youngest daughter, Kendall, she goes to the city school with that both of my girls have gone to, which we love. So yesterday, I'm grateful for that. I got to see my friend I haven't seen all summer, which made my heart super happy that I got to see her and hug her sweet neck. I watched her middle daughter cheer, which was super cute. We missed some of our other friends. They were kind of on down the line, so we didn't get to see them. There's a lot of people there watching. And I just got to catch up with her, which really was the most fun for me. It was fun to see all the kids and everything, but it was really fun just to hang out with her. So that's what I'm grateful for yesterday. Sorry I missed it. It was a crazy day. And then today, I'm grateful for Carpool. I never in a million years thought I would say I'd be grateful for Carpool. But you know what? So I realized this summer, I'm really trying not to chew my gum. I think it's so tacky, but I can't keep it. It won't stay. Here, hold on. I took it out of my mouth. I didn't want to do it while you're watching. So, I realized during summer, that I didn't get a lot of individual time with my kids because they were together all the time. They play well together. They hang out together at home. The only thing I was able to do with them separately was camps when they had them, but we went on vacation together. So I realized that I didn't get a lot of one-on-one time with them. And in the car, we do a devotional every morning. And then we also read a quote every morning. And we stopped during the summer because it's more fun to do in the car. It's a nice way to start their day before school. So we kind of took a break. And then we are starting back up this school year. So I realized, one, it gives me time to do that with them in the car, which is wonderful. But then the other thing is I get them individually. And I don't know about your kids, but my kids have vomit of the mouth, for lack of a nicer word, when they get in the car. And I love it. I am not complaining 1 second about it. So Kendall gets picked up first and she rides with me to Carpool to Kenzie's school. And she tells me all about her day. And she reads to me and all kinds of stuff. That's my eye doctor lady. So she reads to me and we talk, and then she usually, by the time we're in Kenzie's Carpool, is watching a show and eating her snack. But I just like having that time with her and listening to her day, because when she gets home, she's checked out. She's done. She don't want to talk about her day. She's moved on to whatever's on YouTube or playing with her dog. And then when I get Kenzie in the car, it's very undivided attention, because Kendall sits and watches her show or whatever, but she also knows that's Kenzie's turn to talk. Kendall has had me for 45 minutes, and so now it's Kenzie's turn. And literally, when I'm telling you that child goes through her day, she tells me everything from the time she gets out of the car until she walks back in the car, sometimes even at Carpool stuff. And again, I love it. I love that she tells me everything. I love that she gives me a rundown of her day. I love that she'll text me during the day when she has a second. She has texted me a couple times today. And so I never, ever thought I would say I love Carpool. And that's when you insert that emoji face where you're like, seriously, you like Carpool? That's the only reason I like it. And today I'm by myself, so I get to chit chat with y'all for a minute, and then I'm going to read my book before I go back home and get back into mom life. So it's kind of nice, because when Kendall's here, she turns her volume up on her thing, and so it's like being in a movie theater. And so usually I just kind of scroll Pinterest or whatever, because it's hard to read with whatever show she's watching. Hannah Montana lately. Then I want to sing the songs when Hannah starts singing, which is really Miley Cyrus, and it's old, so then I like all the old songs. So squirrel over in the seat is what happens to me. So anyway, I'm just grateful that, because one day they're not going to need me. One day they're not going to ride with me. I'm not going to get the privilege of picking them up and listening to their day and hearing all about their friends and their school and whatever has gone on that's important to them. Because sometimes I want to put cotton in my ears. I don't give a rat's tail about what so-and-so got on their grade or what so-and-so did on the playground that they think is hilarious that I don't think is funny at all. But I'm glad that they tell me. I'm grateful that they tell me. I'm grateful that they trust me enough to tell me certain things that are not bad at all. But like sometimes their friends tell them things. They're like, don't tell anybody. But they trust me enough to tell me and know that it's not going to go anywhere else. And sometimes it's silly gossip. Sometimes it's about a boy. Sometimes it's dumb, really. And sometimes it's important. But they trust me enough to know that I'm not going to say anything. And so I love that. And Carpool gives us that time. It gives us that time in the morning. It gives us that time in the afternoon. Because quite frankly, when we get home, we have 3 crazy dogs. My husband's running around working in the kitchen and everywhere else that he works in the house. Both girls have homework. And then everybody's kind of done. We're done chit-chatting. I have work left to do. So it's one of those things that Carpool is undivided attention. They have nothing else to do but chit chat with me or get on their phone, and it's not allowed. I don't pick up my phone on the way home. They don't pick up their phone on the way home, or when they're talking about their day. And then when we get home, it's kind of free for all for whatever you need to do. So again, I never thought I would say I love Carpool. I don't love it. That's a big word. I like it. I tolerate Carpool, but I love that I get time with my kids, and that's the most important to me. So, because one day they're going to drive themselves. That makes me so sad. They're going to drive myself. Yes, that's my gum on my thumb. I just put it in my mouth, so I didn't want to take it off I didn't want to smack it while I was talking to you. It's very rude. Last night, we're watching all the cheerleaders, and then I'm going to let you go. We're watching all the cheerleaders, and they're as cute as they can be, and some of these girls are like, put your gum out of your mouth. You're performing in front of people. Take your gum out of your mouth for 10 minutes. Go get you another piece when you're done. But don't smack it while you're performing. Granted, it's cheerleading. Not that I'm not saying anything bad about cheerleading. I love watching cheerleaders. However, I know it's a fun sport, but come on. You're cheering in front of your parents. Take your gum out. Be respectful. Anyway, I'm going to go read my book before I have to get my kiddos, or my kiddo. John has the other one. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.